Okay, welcome back to the Novelist. So, Linda and Tommy are getting worried about Dan. Let's go and see who we can find. Oh, we've got something down here. Assembly time, approximately 3 hours. Required tools, etc, etc. Okay, so he's not done that. Oh, that's a shame. Anything else here? Oh, what's that on the door? Town list. Go to library, out of books again, check community board for babysitters, swing by the wild, new movie playing, drop by Dr. Walker's, call ahead. People actually move when I'm looking at things. Sounds like they do. Dan barely spoke at dinner, this has to stop. Ah! Whoops.
That's it.
No.
Holy Dan, Tommy!
Whoops. Okay. That was foolish. It's okay, I'm friendly. Okay, let's explore his memories. Wish we could move a bit faster. Okay, stubbed his foot. Conch shell. I think it must be underneath us. Yeah.
Just called Paul. Didn't even get a chance to explain before he started in on me. Reamed me out. Absolutely killed me. No point writing any more than that. Writing everything here instead of working on the book is what screwed me in the first place.
Okay. Where's everybody else? Don't seem to go out a lot. Where's poor Toppy going? Where's Dan gone? Oh, something on the wall. Why Daddy stayed in bed? Nope, not that way.
But he promised.
If he doesn't do it, I'll help you, honey.
Where's Dan got to then? Not in his office. Getting closer, I was in bed. No, I've been here. Is Daddy too sad to put my car together? Okay. Where's Linda? Ah, there she is. Doesn't even think about it. Oh, we can't go. Making the stress worse, not better. She gone? Well, she went up the stairs. Okay, Dan's going upstairs. Oops.
Huh?
Oh. Close. Ah. So loud last night.
Why don't you stop it too?
I'm fine.
No, you're not. I think we're gonna get him to help Tommy if we can. Put his car together. Tommy, where are you? Oh no, Linda.
Just got back from the show, if you can even call it that. I didn't sell a single piece, which isn't a surprise given the turnout. I know Dan had other things on his mind, but I told him how important it was to me. It was such a good opportunity to figure out what I want to do when we get back home, too. But I can't make up my mind based on such a half-hearted exhibit. Was that Dan's way of telling me he's not ready for me to go back? I don't want to read too much into it, at least not so soon, but it's really hard not to.
Okay, are they on holiday, not living here? I thought they were living here. I don't get it. Okay, there was something to read. Oh, get out. Can I read this?
Barb, I know I wrote yesterday, but I need your advice. I think Dan's drinking too much. And before you start to worry, let me say he's not an alcoholic. It's just because of the pressure he's under trying to finish the book. But you know Dan's never exactly been a health nut. He isn't gaining weight yet, though even that's just because alcohol kills his appetite. So he's hardly eating at night, which is another problem altogether. I don't think he sees what he's doing to himself, and I don't know how to break through to him about this. Sometimes I just want to say it's not like I have to get drunk to paint, but I know that's not the most mature way to handle it. Sorry for dumping all this on you, I just wanted to get it off my chest. Do you have any advice about how to talk to him? Yours, Linda.
Okay, that's quick. Oh, no. Alright. There's one thing up in the bedroom somewhere. Wow.
Write drunk, edit sober. Apparently Hemingway said that. Or maybe someone else did. It doesn't matter because it's true. To write, you have to be fearless. You have to make choices and plow forward. Surprise the reader. Surprise yourself. Make something that matters, not something safe. What does drinking do? It suppresses inhibitions. Yeah, there are typos, but that's what copy editors are for, and it's not like I'm drinking all day. I'm fixing most of this stuff myself each morning. Or early afternoon, I guess. I'm not stumbling around drunk all day and pissing myself. I'm trying to create something they'll remember me by. No one can imagine how stressful it is unless they've tried it. The pressure's so bad I just want to give up sometimes. On those nights, a drink is the only way to turn my mind off and get some sleep. When the book is done, I'll dial it back.
Okay, anything else? Oh! Close. Ah, over there.
If he uses that Hemingway quote one more time, pretty much every night he's either super focused on his novel or too drunk for us to spend a regular night together. That used to be our time. We would put Tommy down for the night, have a glass of wine, 2 at the most, and talk about our days or maybe listen to a record. Now I'm lucky to get 1 night a week where he's sober and not writing. Most nights he has a bourbon. No, wait. Make that 4. And I read in bed until I fall asleep. He tries not to wake me up when he comes in, but you're never as quiet and graceful as you think you are when you're drunk, and in a dark room, no less. Of course I want his book to be great, but I also want my husband back.
Okay, we're missing something still. Literary Register, May edition. Ah.
Alan, hey man, this is gonna sound odd, but I could use some advice. I'm in hot water here because, well, I've been drinking more lately. Man, there's just no good way to write that. I mean, I used to drink and write all the time in school. You remember that, right? I guess I got away from it when we got married and definitely after Tommy came along. But he's in bed by 8:30 every night now. And let me be clear, I'm not blacking out or driving drunk. You know I'd never do something like that. I just have a few drinks while I'm working, safe and sound in the house. A writer who drinks isn't exactly unheard of. Wow, could I sound more defensive? But here's the hell of it. It's working. It's brought back that college hunger, that energy, and in the last week or two, the book's just singing. I don't even know what I'm asking here. Maybe I just wanted to start the conversation. If you get a chance, give me a call. Dan.
Come on, you need to prioritize. Read Dan's thoughts. Oh, it's Tommy.
I'm faster.
Where is he? In the office? Not in here. Okay, it's downstairs. Pour a bourbon and work on the apartment scene. His jogging shoes are right there, he just has to make the effort. Dan barely spoke at dinner, this has to stop. Go up, let's go to Tommy. Where is he?
Can't beat me.
Sad in the morning. Oh. We've done this, haven't we?
Vroom, vroom.
Okay, what do we need to do? Let's just go and read Dan's thoughts again. Stress West, da da da. He's upstairs. Make sure to get up early if I sleep on the couch. Done that. Maybe shouldn't send that letter. It's a heck of a sandcastle I made with the little guy. Just to sleep. My head. Need to keep going.
Fine, alright.
All's happy enough for now. Okay, we've done all of him. Let's try Linda
What
again.
about the...
Linda, where are you? There we are. So loud last night. Doesn't even think about it. Want to go outside. Let's check Tommy again. So much. Too much daddy juice. What? Strange. Daddy says the candy store is our secret. He promised. Me and Daddy found a huge shell and played all day. That's more like it. Daddy too sad to put my car together.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, I see. Okay, we have to select the thing we want to do. So we're going to select the car. Selecting the pedal car, we'll choose Tommy's resolution. Yep, we're going to do that. Right, so back to strange old letters. So, from the desk of Harold Baxter, final entry, the bank would no doubt prevent me from purchasing the house due to inherent conflict of interest. I believe it will be a shrewd investment, but the natural beauty is undeniable. Okay, fine. I wish it didn't reorientate itself after you move. Oh, it doesn't sometimes. What would happen if... The Dairy of Claire Bradford. Why here? So why don't I... We're here, so why don't I feel more excited? This was supposed to be fun, just Roger and me. Mum and Dad think we're here with Ben and Laurie, but of course that was just a trick. Nope, just Roger and me in this big house by the ocean for a whole week. I'm sad to see that there's no piano here, but I suppose a week without practice won't do me much harm. I guess maybe being alone with Roger that long is what's making me feel nervous. Though why should that be? He's my fiance after all. I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with him. I shouldn't be worried about spending the week with him, should I? Everyone has second thoughts before they get married, right? Okay, still Linda and Dan. Okay, let's go and see Tommy. Maybe Mummy can. Okay, I think. Sure, exactly how you meant to compromise. I see. Okay, what was Linda's? Go to the car. See there, it reorientated me back the other way. So we already chose the car. Okay, let's choose Dan's compromise then. Then Linda's next time, probably. Where was it? Ah. Dan had a moment of clarity when he saw Tommy's pedal car lying half assembled on the floor and realised it had been a week since he'd done any work on it. He was ashamed that his constant hangovers had kept him from making his son happy. So he got to work and finished the pedal car the very next morning. Tommy was overjoyed and he rode it in the yard for hours. Good. But Dan did reach a compromise. He would keep his drinking to 2 nights a week, no more. Talking about it so openly gave him pause, but he questioned whether he needed it at all or if he'd already developed a dependence. But talking it over with Linda helped him keep it in check and recognise it for what it was, a temporary tool. Excellent, that's much better. Linda couldn't understand why Dan was so reckless with his health. A few nights later, when Dan tripped and fell while trying to undress in the dark, Linda got fed up and threw one of his running shoes at him. When he saw the bruise on his arm the next day, he was ashamed about how long it took him to remember where it's come from. Not so good, but yeah. Deserving, maybe. And that's how the Kaplan's first month at the house on the cliff came to an end. So there we go, I think. Got anything else? Oh, we have. Dan sent a work in progress to his agent, who was glad to see that Dan had gotten back on track. They were both hopeful that Dan could maintain his focus and write a book that delivered on the promise of his work so far. A few nights later, Dan and Linda got a babysitter for what was supposed to be a date, but things had got so bad between them they just picked up their food and barely talked. On her way to the bathroom, Linda overheard their waitress mocking them and made an embarrassing scene. Dan and Linda didn't speak on the long drive home. They were losing their marriage. Okay, need to do something about that then. As I said, we're going to help Linda anyway. The next day, Dan made good on a promise to take Tommy into the woods and look for arrowheads. Dan had researched local tribes and he regaled Tommy with stories of Native American history while they got dirty looking for arrowheads at the site of a Sislaw settlement. They stayed until sundown, laughing, drinking and talking. The arrowheads Tommy found became his prized possessions. They still had 2 more months on the coast and their story was just beginning. Okay, we're on to a new chapter. Yep, okay, thanks for watching and I'll see you again next time at this house on the coast.